Hello, welcome back everybody to Up and Down the Field Simulator, as Fad just called it.
I wonder why I called it that, Kara.
Yeah, because as you can see, I'm doing the same simulator as well. I'm driving up and down the field.
But we did do some of the harvest, so it won't take long to finish this, and then we'll have lots of other things we got on the go today.
Aha.
Is everyone
Yes.
ready for a synopsis?
I am.
Good, go ahead, Fad, tell them all what we're doing.
Well,
Fad
we're
isn't.
planting wheat. I'm planting wheat because that's what I've been told to do. You guys said something about fertilizing a field for cotton so that we grow another crop. And or is that the soybeans that you're doing that for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, because you did the cotton last thing, and then we got to empty the biogas. Yeah.
And fill it up again.
Yeah.
Right, so
Did I pass my test?
you passed. I'm impressed.
I
Now
was
on,
actually
you're doing all the
listening.
planning.
I know you heard. I know you heard me snoring, but I was actually listening to you.
Sleep listening.
Yeah, it's the best way to get your information. It just goes directly into my subconscious, Hitman.
So one thing I've noticed with these side mirrors is, if you look at my screen with these side mirrors on, it was showing Kara was way over on the cotton field or something, I don't know. So it is a bit glitched and the mirrors are a bit reversed, but other than that, it works great. I mean, I'm able to back the truck or a tractor up, no problem with it, so even though it doesn't work exactly the way it's supposed to, it works well enough for me.
If you are happy, we are happy. Ish.
Speaking of happy,
If he's happy, we're healthy because we don't get hit.
so I've noticed when I was harvesting, my frame rate just it was fine in the game, but when I rendered it was terrible. So does anybody have any tips for rendering so that, I mean, right now when I render it for YouTube, the final file is about 1.1 gigabytes. So what is that, 460p or something?
Maybe I don't know.
When I'm stationary, it looks okay. It's when I'm moving my view around and there's a bunch of particles moving around, the frame rate really, like on the rendering, really drops. And I'm just wondering if you guys have tips for that, or maybe some of our viewers would be interested in.
I have some tips for you, but in order to give them, I have to be looking at my files. So I'm gonna do that after this recording.
Yeah, I just let the computer do it. I have absolutely no idea.
Well, unfortunately, I have to be careful because if my upload gets too big, then it just takes too long. As it is, that 1.1 gig takes like 5 hours.
Yeah, but then unfortunately you are stuck, because I had the same thing as you, and I messed around with some settings. I started with 1.1 gig files, and now I'm at 4 gig files, so yeah, pretty much you're screwed.
Yeah, I mean the 1080p ones that I render out tend to be around about 4 or 5 gig. So
Well then, I guess that's that. I'll look at it some more, and I really don't even have an option for better internet here.
well, maybe you could kind of strap a few hard disks to a carrier pigeon or something.
Well, one option would be to reduce the quality in the game without affecting it too much, like getting rid of particles such as the dust. Because it's really the dust and the waving grass and stuff. And I'm not sure how noticeable that would be, like, by the time it all gets rendered and everything, so...
That's a possibility.
Try that next episode.
All good fun.
Yeah, it takes some tweaking. I mean, I'm just not happy with where my quality is right now, so...
Oh, it's well watchable. I've seen way worse.
Well, that's a shining review.
Yeah,
Hey.
I haven't seen enough. And I've forgotten all about it because I went to the hospital with amnesia. Possibly from a head injury.
Didn't they say you had a tiny little hole in your head? With some rust particles?
Something like that. Sounds familiar. They said lots of things.
I think next time I'm going for the speech center of your brain.
Really? That one's well protected. Besides, you don't even know where my brain is.
Yeah, I figured I'd be swinging low.
The doctors couldn't find it. Well, not for a while anyways. I'm bored of this now.
Yeah, seeding. I don't really care for seeding or harvesting. The tipping at least breaks it up enough that I'm going back and forth to the tip point. Now
Are you doing the biogas or are you doing something else?
I'm tipping for cow.
Okay, well I'm going to go to the biogas and I can't be bothered doing that up and down the field at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
I know I did the biogas last episode, but anyways, whatever.
Well, you could also, if you really wanted, you could.
Or you can switch with me, or what Hitman is gonna suggest.
Which would be to grab the forage harvester and cut some grass. We do have a bit of cash now that we could buy a mower and start mowing, getting ready to get some grass for cows.
Okay.
But you'd need a tractor for that.
See how it goes.
We'll get him a profit hopper.
We have some money, and Hitman wants to spend it already again.
Yeah, we don't have that much money.
And poor old Kara still has $0 on his screen. Jeez.
It's you know, it's not that we don't want to pay you, we just don't trust you with the money.
Yeah. Sounds familiar.
Sorry, was that Mr. Pot talking to Mr. Kettle there? By any chance?
I think he means you, Hitman.
I don't think so. I think he's talking to himself.
Hey, I'm not the one that spent all the money.
Must be a side effect of the amnesia.
Something like that.
Speaking of changing the subject, happy Thanksgiving to any of our US viewers, even though it's, by the time you watch this, it'll be Sunday, not Thursday, but close enough, I guess.
No. That was a week ago.
No.
By the time this episode goes out, the US will have had Thanksgiving a week ago on
oh, you're
tomorrow.
Right. I don't know what day it is, damn it.
Dang those temporal anomalies, those pesky Romulans.
I think you have a Romulan fixation.
No. If they use quantum singularities in their engine cores, then that's bound to cause trouble.
Fad, don't make me come over there.
Really? Really, really, really? Don't know what we're gearing up to. Probably after this episode is the Teddy Bear 24-hour farming simulator live stream. So if you're around on Saturday, guys, you should be looking to tune into Stocko's Twitch during the daytime UK time, and Dare's Twitch in the evening and through the night.
So I guess that'd be 3 days from now.
Yeah.
From, as in now, if you're watching this the day we release it.
Yeah, basically. So, yeah, should be fun. Looking forward to it immensely. I won't actually be kind of doing much in terms of I won't be live streaming, and I won't be doing much in the game myself because there's a lot of admin to do behind the scenes. So Das and I are kind of de facto helping out with that because that's what we do. So yeah. And I mean, you could never get much more dirt than Stocko anyways. So even if I were there, I mean, I couldn't add anything particularly special to it. Really. So. Why does that not... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Why does that not want to fold? Oh, there it is. Maybe I just didn't press the button hard enough.
Did you finish seeding there?
Yep.
Good. And fertilized, right?
Well, I'm assuming that the seeder did that because that's what you told me it did.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay, so that wheat will be for our cows and chickens.
Wheat for cows? Don't you mean the straw?
Or straw, yes. Not sure. What are the cows eating this? Just grass and mixed ration? I don't know.
Something like that.
I haven't done cows on this map yet.
I think they eat silage, grass, straw, mixed rations.
It shows here, yeah, they need grass, silage, mixed ration, straw, and water. I don't think the manure, I don't think they eat.
I would hope not. I don't want no crappy hamburgers.
Would be some crappy milk.
True.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do this week? Set up my steering wheel. One of these days, I tell you.
I was gonna say set your timer.
No, I don't need to worry about that. Phaddman takes
Neither
care
of
it.
you ever remember that if I'm here.
Hitman did last week, luckily.
Wow. There is a first time for everything.
Well, I don't need to when you're here, so... That's like, I take care of figuring out what we're gonna do, and you take care of figuring out what time it is.
Yeah.
Part of our jobs. Now we need to find something for Kara to do. How about he can sit back and crack wise at us? Oh wait.
Nah,
that's what he's
I
doing.
enjoy that too much. But when you said, did I want to get a mower and a forage wagon to get this grass for the cows?
Okay, you've got a tractor to use now.
Yar.
So, I mean, we could do the cheap, slow way, which would be to get the mower to use on the front of the tractor, and then that modded forage wagon that's so long behind.
Okay. Sounds reasonable.
Yeah. Do we have enough money to buy the forage wagon yet?
I don't know. We've got 58,000. I don't know how much it is.
Look in the... I can't really do it right now because I'm tipping, but look... Actually, I can. Crap.
Is that a mod?
It is a mod.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that one's only 45,000. So we should be able to get that, and then the mower that goes on the front of the tractor. There was a mower in this pack, but it was ridiculous. The mower was like 4 times wider or something. It was crazy.
Okay.
And was it one of those butterfly mowers as well, or?
Yeah, it was like a double butterfly.
Yeah.
With also a mower in the center. I mean, it was a neat looking mod, but it was kind of... I don't know if that's real or not. It didn't look it to me. But maybe it is. I've never used one, so...
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go and drop my weight at the chickens. So, instead of driving up and down a field simulator, it's now driving around simulator.
So if you do that by the biogas, I think, check by the biogas, are you, oh, you're not down there. There should be somewhere a bunker to drop off straw and grass and stuff. So I will check that in a second. Actually, I can check it right now.
Should be right across the biogas.
Good, because we'll have to put some silage in there next after we harvest the corn. Speaking of which, we got a great demand for corn, but we're going to use it for biogas anyway.
That was a sudden change of course. And here's another one. Whoa.
Right, at this self-storage, right next to the biogas plant here, it stores grass and hay and straw and silage and mixed feed. Which means we don't have to sit with a bunch of straw or a bunch of grass in the forage wagon.
Okay. If you say so.
I think I just said so.
Yeah. I just find it difficult to hear you over the game noise sometimes.
I generally just don't listen.
Yeah, well, I at least maintain the pretense that I'm listening.
This season has gotten downright abusive.
I don't want to give him false
Gee,
hope, you know.
I wonder who started that one.
I was going to blame you, then I realized that I'm the one with the 2x4.
Yeah, huh? I was gonna say, what was your first clue there?
But I never actually used it until you gave me a hard time.
Yeah, you remember back in the day when we first started, and we were all kind of polite to each other and really nice. Yeah, those were the days, my friend.
So one thing you missed when we recorded the last couple episodes was our old man rant.
All right.
Not that we're ranting about old men, because...
I was going to say, does this tie in with me watching Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier Old Men last few weeks ago?
No.
We
So
were
you
the
went-
grumpy old man.
I was going to say, you were staging it. So which one of you was Jack Lemmon and which one was Walter Matthau?
I'm gonna go for Walter Matthau.
Yeah, because looks aren't everything. Well, I was actually burning Walter Matthau there.
Oh dear.
Still a bit more there to... Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't reach it.
Darn harvester drivers.
Not what they used to in the days.
Well, if you're going through a number of harvester drivers and you're still having problems, perhaps you need to look at the common denominator.
Well, the harvester tried to drive over me.
Well, considering what we saw before we started recording the last episode, yeah. Surprise? Not so much.
He's evil.
Lots of people are evil. It's all good.
So, Carl, what do you think? Should we bother just picking up the dribs and drabs here, or not bother?
Nah, just the tiny pieces that I missed here, and then it's good for me.
I'm guessing the mower is not a mod. You were just going to use vanilla?
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna take the tipper back over here, so when you're... Okay, you are done.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll dump this out, and then we're gonna have to fertilize that field. So we're gonna do the cotton and the soybean. We'll just let them grow twice, and then we'll rotate the field to some other crop. I imagine we are gonna get the the root crop harvester. That should be in for next week. So we'll
We need the coon, don't we?
no, because we're gonna get the mixing station.
No,
We
but
already have that installed.
the mower.
Oh, yes, correct.
because the potting looks like one for going on
It's
the
a
back,
side
really.
motor, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My internet went down this week, and I really should have recorded. I have some ideas for some vanilla farm sim kind of tutorials and tips and tricks and stuff, and I just can't seem to get to doing them. Every time I'm all set to do it, I end up doing something different. But I've got some good ideas for that, and one of them is, you know, like when you're first starting out and you've just gotten the game and you're learning how to play and what you should do to make money early on, and the missions, how to do the missions, that sort of thing.
How to do the missions, I would probably... Yeah, I'd enjoy saying that.
Oh, you don't
I
do them? Or, well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, I don't do them anymore, but
I only ever did the mowing missions.
they're the only ones worth doing.
Well, then
We
I'd like
want to see the front loader missions.
Yeah.
Well, I can
That's
do
what I was
them. I mean, they're easy to do. It's just you got to know the map.
Yeah. No, I think I'm now going the long way back to the cows and chickens. Maybe not the long way. Haha.
That fertilizer go. Oh, there it is.
I was gonna say under F for fertilizer.
Shut up.
Is that like T for tractor? H for
Yeah.
harvester?
Yep.
I think you're going to find something else under T for tractor though, car. You're probably going to find T for 2x4.
Yeah, I hit it.
Ah. Excellent.
It's in the biogas bunker now.
Shh. You'll let everyone know.
Well, not the bunker, the hopper.
Ah. That's been recycled.
Yep.
Hey. That sounds like fun.
Okay, I'm fertilizing the soybeans now. From in cab, so I'm just hoping I'm doing it properly.
Do you want us to come and have a look and comment on it?
Marks
what?
out of 10.
Who did what now?
Said, do you want us to come and have a look at your fertilizing and comment on it? You missed the spot!
You're not going in a straight line.
Well, I am going in a straight line for sure. But the
You're
question is,
going
am I
up and
close
down
enough
the
to the edge of the
field.
field?
You're fertilizing it with gravy.
Gravy.
Jeez. Fertilizing it with gravy, honestly. These guys called Hitman nowadays.
They don't make hitmans as they used to.
No. I mean, what's
You know-
even worse is it's the 82nd version. I mean, jeez.
Everybody's hearing you guys saying this stuff.
Yeah.
So they know that when you get what's coming to you, then they know you deserve it. Which is,
This
I guess, the definition of getting what's coming to you.
They appreciate the amusement.
So where are we at here for time?
We have about 5 minutes.
Okay, so we'll have this field fertilized and ready for next harvest. The chickens, we're gonna wait until we have the wheat. So next episode we should have a wheat harvest, and then we'll scoop up the straw. We'll have some grass to go in for the cows,
I've got some grass now. I've just been collecting it on the way to the thingy. Doofer. What's it, Majig?
So, we actually were ready for cows other than the cache.
Yeah.
So we'll do cows and chickens maybe next episode. We'll hopefully have, we'll have the tuber harvester installed, but we won't need it right away because we don't have any crops that require it.
So, do we know which one of these silos needs to be for the grass? Ah, okay, this one will do. Doop. Not a lot of grass, but it's a start.
Somebody
You gotta
want to
start somewhere.
have a quick look and see what the price is on the mixing station? It's a modded structure.
Oh, the structure's
I-
okay.
I can do that.
Okay.
I ran out of jobs to do it.
Yeah, I figured that.
Hmm.
So,
The mixing station is $32,500.
okay, so we can afford that. So, yeah, next episode we'll do our wheat harvest and we'll get some creatures. So by then we'll have some biogas to unload. We'll also have corn to harvest for the for biogas. Lots of stuff on the go.
Yep, it should be a fun-filled episode.
And we'll still be driving up and down fields.
Nah, I think I'm gonna do side to side next time.
Side to side. Okay. Just don't try diagonal. Apparently Hitman said that doesn't work so well.
Zigzag down the field. I guess it'd
Yep.
be different.
We should do a test. Which one is quicker?
Hmm. Okay.
I'm not
One-
being as efficient as I could be here on the fertilizer, but oh well.
Oh well. Excrement occurs. I've just dropped off the forager and the mower because I've did a little bit of that and stuck the grass in the thing.
Did you notice how much grass there was?
It's about 30,000 litres, I think.
Oh, okay, well, that's all we need for now then. So we'll have some straw to add to that.
I
next episode.
stuck it in the silo, not in the
Right.
cows thing. I'm here just stalking the rooster again. Resisting the temptation to call him a cockerel.
A spaniel.
Oh, where's my weight? I haven't got my weight. Before I put this tractor to bed here, I want to have my weight on.
I think you left it up in the chicken area, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm up at the chicken area.
Speaking of chickens, have you seen the movie Chicken Run?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's so funny. Yes, I'm
Yes.
old and I like the movie, so deal with it.
I think it's more the fact that you're old and cranky and you like the movie.
No, that's true. I've been watching a lot of movies. When I'm playing Worm Online, I'm working on my blacksmith thing, so it's kind of tedious, so I watch movies while I do it.
Okay, fair enough.
So, in that game, there's trolls, and they'll kick your butt pretty bad. So, I watched Starship Troopers right before bed after seeing trolls and stuff, so it gave me some nice nightmares.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Damn trolls coming through the window in my house.
Okay, well that's...
Well, now
That's
it's
useful.
inspection time.
Is it now?
It's for me. I think that was a pretty good job considering I did the whole thing in cat view.
Ah.
I'll come and judge. Since I still ran out of things and stuff to do here.
Yeah, so... Where are we judging? We're judging this fertilizing on the soybean field.
Well, how are you gonna judge it? I didn't miss any spots, so a little bit in this corner. I don't know yet.
Mm.
Nope, didn't miss any spots.
You can tell it was a hired worker that seeded it. I suppose it'll pass muster for now.
I don't think we can grow mustard.
Muster, not mustard.
Kara, I don't know if you've seen the water point on this map, but that's what it looks like right here by the fertilizer. If you look across the road, you'll see this stone tower.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Right. Oh, yes. So as Hitman kind of runs back onto the farm, it's time to say take care, folks.
And we will see you next time.
See you later, everybody.